Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Able to go for any sort of dragon take.
I want to pick your brain a little bit as well. Yeah, it's going to happen, but I want to pick your brain a little bit as well, because obviously we see the Udyrs look for that split push. And I suppose the question I have is, why is there such kind of a push to try and get that split push? What if
Possible to make plays in mid as top laners? I gotta pause.
You do have to pause. Heal comes in, a flash into the twisted advance, and that's going to be missing going down. First blood going to RA, and there's no real escape for you there. Once you get hit by the point and click CC, you are getting stopped.
We're going to see RA having a good understanding of what you do in this meta. You go bot, you cover your bot lane, you pressure bot. Doesn't look like he'll be able to
Yagao, though.
Ooh, maybe.
Yagao is looking to be here, and they're looking to fully kind of make this one work. Ruler going to get the cleanse, but they do still hit missing. And that's not what you want to be seeing right now. There's the Emperor's Divide. They will trade it back a 1-for-1, and that goes over to the exact person you want that gold on. And
so where Kanavi, once again, just going to be able to pick up the rest of these grubs, and Flandre going to be someone who's really able to use all those mites hitting turrets, but that might not matter if once again missing a Ruler go down.
Nice dash by Ruler to make sure there was no follow-up to happen, and now they know the Maokai is on bot side. He's going to try and maybe make something work here, but yeah, like, I mean, this is just good from, I would say, JDG's point of prio. They recognize we have mid lane and top lane prio, and Nio, he's looking for something here onto Vikla, but Vikla was in a bit of a false sense of security. They did not know that Kanavi was sitting there in the wings, and they just got punished hard.
No, did he?
Yeah, they will have the Cassandra as well. Xiaoshu is trying to match, but he is going to go in and they immediately engage. There's the Cataclysm, the barrier, the heal, and it's just so hard to hit him, so hard to kill him. It doesn't even look like they did any damage. Vikla tries to go in and make a bit of a move here onto the jungler of JDG and has to perfectly execute himself out. That roam you talked about from Flandre, he's a little bit earlier than the side of Xiaoshu, but JDG, they're not quite able to make everything work there. They did burn quite a lot in terms of the summoners of RA, but they didn't get any of the kills.
Really wanted to follow, but was like a half second off. A lot of ults and flashes burned, like you said. We might still get a fight.
We might still get one. No perfect execution for Vikla, but it is ticking down fairly quickly. About 2/3 of it left to go. So JDG know they can't just lose anybody here. They don't want to lose the stacking of the dragon right now, but I feel like, yeah, they're just going to have to accept it's gone. They don't have priority. Just keep pushing it bot side and get a reset. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with this. They're just happy to let this one go. The rest of JDG are fully in position to take this. It feels weird that if you're giving up that much prio that you would then rotate Xiaoshu up towards that mid lane anyway. It doesn't feel like that's the kind of correct call. You know you're not contesting for it. As I say that, I'm going to try and maybe go fully onto this. The Q3 does miss. The Moonlight Vigil does a bit of damage, but everyone's just kind of turning it back. Again, another kerfuffle. Nobody going down. This time, though, Ruler without flash and cleanse.
Hovering in the area just to make sure anything happens. Wait!
Wait! What?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Got the Rift Tail. This dragon is gone. Nothing to be done about it, but the mid lane turret has been taken. Do they want to go for anything else? Remember, they have Rift Tail and they have some Void Grubs, and they're going to look for a second charge. Flandre playing Bouncer. Vikla off to the top left of your screen, looking for a little bit more. They messed the charge up just a little bit, and now they're looking for a little bit more damage. There's going to be the flank coming in. All 5 members here, and all 10 are going in for the fight. Good tidal wave to try and separate this one away. Vikla looking for a little bit more. The Emperor's Divide not going to be enough to save Ruler, and they will all back away. Ruler has gone down. Nobody really going for this. Shurima Legacy coming in. Vikla looking for a little bit more, but I don't know if that's the right call yet. You don't really have the support of your team. Now he's on the run. Now he's looking for a way out of this. A flash forward to catch out Vikla, and this time Yagao gets the combination. They will pick up 2 kills for 1. Or excuse me, 1 for 1, and they'll get the CRA using this as an opportunity to gain vision control back around the Baron. And ooh, Ruler is starting to hurt against some of these. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even a squishy target. That was just Nayu, who only had.
Them. I wonder if RA are even going to look to contest this Drake. Oh, might not even have a chance. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Nayuk has to go back. He's not going to be able to contest this. They're going to try and maybe get a position over the Baron, and then you can see that, all right, they're immediately saying they can't go for it, but Nayu, he's already been targeted, and they have to use everything to keep him alive. Tidal Wave is good, and he's still backing himself away. A TP in from Flandre. But yeah, I mean, like, you've used so much there.
Divide, but still, not feeling confident in walking in and just taking a direct confrontation. Makes sense. 5k gold lead. We're seeing meaningful item advantages now on JDG, and a lot of that coming from RA not pushing those like skirmish wins.
JDG suffocating, slowly putting their foot down on the throat of RA, and RA have nothing to do about it. They can't do anything about it.
I'm so happy JDG are forcing a Baron. Let's get a Baron, or let's get a fight, JDG.
A bit of both, all right. You have to fight here. You can't let this one go. You're going to have to try something. And Nayu's going to try and move forward, but he just can't make it happen. There's going to be a good tidal wave Cataclysm down onto Xiaoshu. Not the ideal target now. The rest of JDG want to try and back away. They eat up a little bit of CC. Moonlight Vigil going completely wide. And that is Baron for JDG. RA, they just need to commit. Making sure they dot their I's, cross their T's. Like, how you can't defend this tower. It's gone. They just had two cannons at it. And Ruler's just fearless. He doesn't have to fear anything or anyone.
No, he's just going to be able to go forward. I mean, especially now, right? Those items, he is huge. And now for JDG, if they can go forward and close this out here, you know, we'll even get to make it to the next series on time. I'll get to eat the fruit cup that I've been saving for between series 2 and 3. So if JDG do win, I hope they do it fast. But if, you know, if they don't, then let our...
Yep, I've lost 2/3 of my health bar, and I need to walk away. They can't defend this again without Vicla's threat. With one person losing a little bit of HP, they can't do anything about it. Nayu taking more TP. Again, TP coming in. This is it. This is your final chance. You have to make something work here, but I don't think you have an opportunity to.
Like, Vikla TP's in, runs forward a little bit, immediately Shuriken flips back down earlier, and again, I really feel like it did kind of have to come from Vikla. Maybe it's going to take more time for him to get comfortable, find an identity in the LPL, you know, RA in general, just kind of build up into a team that can doing the work for them.
Yeah, look, work smarter, not harder, and get the workers to do something for you. This is going to be the third inhibitor going down. The Nexus is down to one turret, and this has been a slow, methodical, absolute beatdown of RA. JDG, they have a little bit of work to do in the early games, and definitely Yagao needs to work on his Azir shuffles, but there's just not really a lot else to say about this series. RA started brightly and shone a bit too quickly. They burnt their wick way too fast, and yeah, great little knockback. They're trying to go for something. Vikla, it's too late. I'm sorry, there's just not enough damage for you, and there's just not enough commitment to try and make this one work. They will take down Ruler. They're actually turning this one around. Atom's still huge. Yagao just needs to walk away from this one here. Maybe I lied. Maybe they have it. Maybe Atom's going for everything. He needs to try and take down Flandre, but it won't be enough. But I mean, Lyric, I get excited, but look at the base. Look at the map.
I was like, you might have been wrong about in context of the fight.
So you know what? Not many people can say they can end a game with more than 140 CS above Ruler. But this Baron is getting melted right now, and I feel like this is just going to be the final thing. This has been a 40-minute game. The question now, all of a sudden, JDG, they're thinking about stuff. They will have pressure onto Zora. Another inhibitor will go down, but one spawned after it. So now, what can you do? There's still some decent damage, and you just have to play bouncer here as Kanavi and Flandre.
I mean, yeah, this was going to be okay. Now he's trying to find an angle. Ruler is hitting the Nexus a little bit.
Moonlight Vigil goes wide, and eventually, surely, slowly, people will start to fall. Assam steps forward, but because he did that, that is his death. Vikla goes golden to try and keep himself alive, but only to delay the inevitable. And finally, after 40 minutes, JDG will get their 2-0, and we will be finished our second series.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LPL 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.